The year 2026 is just around the corner. And as this new year approaches, and we're experiencing in real time the last few days of the year 2025, there are a lot of things that a lot of people all over the world want to accomplish for this new year, for this next year. They want to start fresh. They have the new year, new me mentality. They want to start anew. They want to have different strategies and different approaches in order for them to become the person that they want to become in this next year. So how do you disappear? How do you focus and become unrecognizable in the year 2026? How can you accomplish your goals, and how can you finally be the best version of yourself to accomplish those goals, to make X amount of money, to get that promotion, to have X amount of kids, to buy that house? Whatever the goal is, we have a lot of people all over the world by the end of the year, in this case, the year 2025, just doing their vision boards and their New Year's resolutions and whatever you want to call it, depending on the country, depending on the culture. We have all these people all over the world having this sort of approach in order for them to visualize and manifest whatever changes and whatever breakthroughs they want to see in their lives in this next new year. Now, this mentality, of course, like everything in life, has its pros and cons. You know, one of the pros is there is always good in visualizing and having a clear idea and a clear representation of the things that you want to accomplish, the things that you want to do, the projects that you have. That is perfectly fine. Now, there is a con when it comes to this approach and this new year, new me. It is the fact that it kind of paints this new year as a cheat code. It paints this new year as the easy fix that you have to wait for in order for you to accomplish these goals. And what do I mean by that? It is perfectly fine in order for you to grab a sheet of paper or grab a vision board and put on your wall, I don't know, the countries that you want to visit in this new year, or maybe a visual representation of that promotion that you want to get, or maybe a visual representation of the dream house that you want to buy, or some experiences that you want to experience with your family members or the people you love. That is perfectly fine, and I don't see an issue necessarily with that approach. Now, the issue that I see is that most people wait until January 1st in order for them to change their lives. And you shouldn't wait, because why waiting in the first place? Today's December 28th. I went to the gym earlier today, and it was basically empty. The gym was practically empty, and it's been empty for the last month or so. Probably 20 to 30% of the actual or the regular occupancy that the gym has in terms of people who go and work out has been the top in this month of December. I haven't seen more than 20 to 30% of the people who usually go to the gym and work out in this month of December. So a lot of people, they go on holidays, they travel, they fall off because it's the holidays, they want to rest. They have more important things to do. I get it. However, I've always seen time and time again, as a person who tries to go to the gym as regularly as possible, how in January, you can barely work out. Everybody and their mothers goes to the gym. And you see this flooding of people who goes to any gym, and it becomes almost impossible. It becomes a mission to be able to get a machine or dumbbells or whatever. It becomes an issue when you think that you have to wait to January 1st in order for you to accomplish whatever goals you want to accomplish, or in order for you to get any projects started. And that's where I think the new year, new me mentality falls apart. Now, another observation that I have about this mentality is the fact that it is good to manifest and create positive energy for you to bring great things into your life, put that energy out there, attract positivity and great things. I don't have an issue with that. Now, most people, when they want to manifest these goals, a lot of them are pretty vague. They're not measurable, they're not quantifiable, and they're not very specific about their goals. And sometimes they don't even analyze why they want to accomplish these goals in the first place. Because remember, most of the time, when you want to accomplish something, when you want to get something done, when you want to get something in life, what you want is not necessarily the thing. What you want is the result that the thing will bring into your life. The feeling, the experience, the sense of accomplishment, the sense that you did something worth respecting, worth admiring. So if you want to get a certain car, or you want to get a certain house in a certain neighborhood, or you want to get a certain promotion at work, or you want to start earning a certain salary, these things are just a vehicle in order for you to get the feeling and the satisfaction of being able to accomplish these things. The struggle that took you to get these things. The challenges and the bumps that you had to overcome in order for you to get this. The respect that it brings you. The sense of pride. I am proud of myself for getting this done, for accomplishing this, for earning more money, for buying this house, for buying this car, whatever it is. At the end of the day, all these materialistic, tangible things come from the desire of feeling good with yourself and your accomplishments and your determination and the focus and whatever brought you to the position in life where you have been able to get the things that you thought possible. So that is the feeling that you have to hang on to. That is the fuel and the fire that you need to disappear and hyper-focus in the year 2026 for you to become unrecognizable. It's not the New Year's resolution or the goals and the vague pictures on a vision board. If you want to do that, that is perfectly fine. But that should be part of the approach, not the entirety of the approach. If you want to have a vision board or you want to have a list of your New Year's resolutions, what you should do instead is, of course, you can start with the list, grab pen and paper, grab whatever you need, make your list, have your photos, have your pictures, but then you need to establish a structured plan. You need to have a plan. And once you have the steps that will take you there, then you need to execute part A, part B, part C. And once you execute the plan and you put yourself in a situation where, okay, this is the objective that I have. This is the goal that I have. This is the country that I want to visit. This is the promotion that I want to get. This is the house that I want to buy. This is the car that I want to get. Then now, what do I have to do? Well, I have to make more money, or I have to do this. I have to do that. I have to search for cars. I have to look for a great deal. I have to build credit, or I have to make sure that I have better credit. Maybe I need to increase my FICO score in order for me to get a better interest rate. I need to gather the money for the down payment, so I need to start saving. How much am I going to save a week? How much am I going to save a month? And then once you have these tangible actions and you execute the plan, there's a very, very minuscule chance unless something catastrophic happens in your life, that you're not going to be able to accomplish your goals. So that is the easy fix. The easy fix is have your goal. Yes, you can have a visualization of it. Great. I support that. But don't just wake up every single day, look at a picture of the Eiffel Tower, and magically feel like, yes, one day this year I'm going to go to Paris. I'm manifesting it. Instead, okay, how much money do I need? Make a budget. Build a savings plan. How much money are you going to save a week and a month? Based on my savings, based on my salary, I believe that by May or June of 2026, I can go to Paris. How much money do I need for accommodation, transportation, flights, whatever it is, whatever you want to do? Spending money, you name it. And then once you have these tangible numbers and you execute the plan, you will see yourself hopping on a plane by May or June or August, whenever it is that you want to go to Paris in 2026. And that applies to everything, like I mentioned. Applies to absolutely everything. So that is what you need to do. That is the energy and the approach and the focus that you need to have in 2026. So this is what you got to do. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If there is anything that I missed, if there is anything that you apply into your life that has worked for you and your family and your goals, we would love to read about it in the comments. Thank you very much, everybody. God bless you, and see you on the next one. Hello there, and thank you very much for watching today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, do not hesitate to like and subscribe to the channel for you to get more content like this. Thank you very much. God bless you, and see you on the next one.